All right, family, Black Power. This is the general. Y'all know what time it is. It's the truth hour. It's time to get this work. I know you niggas it's you think you in the new year, confused, or disoriented. Well, the general was here to help you out tonight. You understand what I'm saying? Expose some treachery that's going on in this world that need to be exposed. We're gonna be exposing some very serious treachery tonight, you know, and this is a very demonic time of the year, very demonic. All the whole year demonic shit. But sometimes some periods of the year is more demonic than others, and this is one of them. You see, and so we're gonna be dealing with that tonight. You see, and so y'all know what time it is. KingSeti.com online marketplace, official General Sarah Seti DVD lectures, T-shirts and hoodies. You see what I'm saying? We got African and Kemetic jewelry, fly African and Kemetic jewelry for the family, the T-shirts and hoodies. We got them for the kings and the queens. You see what I'm saying? We got holistic tonics and remedies for the family trying to, keep a strong immune system. And we also got art and home decor for family trying to turn their house, their beloved house, into that African and Kemetic temple that they always wanted. Get on over there to KingSeti.com and check me out. I'm guaranteeing you're going to find something that you're going to like and love. To the family out there, bang, bang. Ring the alarm. You know what? Ring the alarm. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. The complete General Sarah Seti website. Over 800 videos and lectures. Too raw for YouTube. That revolutionary rant guaranteed to get your ass fired up with the truth of our ancestors, the making of the white man video series, all debates, all religions exposed, the ancient cultures of ancient Egypt, Ethiopia, India, and all Kushite civilizations. Black power politics and economics, the Black Woman is God's video series, and all global African history. Get on over there, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, family, and be amazed at all that damn wisdom that's just waiting on you. You see, and to my family out there, Patreon, ring the alarm, Patreon, General Sarah Seti exclusive live stream. You understand? Going in tonight. You understand? Taking the gloves off tonight. Dealing with these rituals of that they putting down. I'm gonna go in a little more in depth, on my Patreon where I can take a couple of gloves off. You see what I'm saying? And so when you want that kind of work, you want to step it up and get a chance to see the general live in his own aura. Get on over there to my Patreon, General Sarah Seti, and become a patron. I got some, whatever tier you join as, I'm gonna feed you. Believe that. You see what I'm saying? You go all the way to the top, your belly gonna be full. You're gonna get all the live, the paid live streams and everything. You get all of that, with that package. But whatever uh, uh, tier you choose, I'm gonna feed you. So don't worry. You see? And make sure, my YouTube channel, General Seti, Sarah Seti, and King Seti. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like the videos because you love it, family. Please do that. All right, now today we're dealing with the chaotic rituals. We're dealing with a lot of chaotic rituals. Let me get my fly up here so I can rock out like I need to. There you go. Some of this is off the chain, family. It really is. I'm trying to, I need to get, I had to go in and out just keep some of this, because we going hard on Patreon tonight. That's guaranteed. We're going hard on Patreon tonight. So I'm trying to, keep some of that, because these people's been going crazy when they see something, what I'm gonna put down on their ass. So we're dealing with the chaotic rituals of the New Year's celebration. Now, what people don't understand, matter of fact, wait a minute. I didn't jump all the way out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of it too. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be on Patreon. So I had to do my I gotta mix this right. You know what I'm saying? I got to mix this right. I had to come in and come out. All right, here we go. Okay, good. All right, we're good. We're good now. Now, what a lot of people don't know that at one point in time, New Year's was called the Feast of Fools. And it's still called the Feast of Fools. You understand what I'm saying? And this is I looked this up. I did the research. You know, praise the spirit of Ashaka Musa Barra Shango because he dropped the knowledge on these European holidays long time ago. You know what I'm saying? He took the gloves off on 'em. A lot of people didn't want to deal with it, but he was right and exact on everything that he taught. You see what I'm saying? And I praise his spirit, and so we talk, the New Year's feast that transformed food into popes and kings, and popes and kings into fools. You see, and everybody indulged into the sickness. You see what I'm saying? The church, you understand? The priest, the clergy, everybody, the so-called Catholic Christian world, the Christian world outside of the Catholic. You see? Now, this is coming off, out of a book. I got the book. You can look it up. It says that priests and clerks may be seen. Now, this is during New Year's. You understand what I'm saying? This is during New Year's. Also, this was the practice because this is basically carnival. You see what I'm saying? Where they put on masks and shit. They was doing that at Christmas. See, people don't understand that's just the format across the board. They call it carnival. And so you Mardi Gras is carnival. It's also a masquerade where you put on them because you're out there doing so much sick shit that you really don't want people to see your face. You understand? That's what you niggas out there do. You put the mask on, you understand? And go out there and do all your perverted shit. You're sick and perverted, demented shit. And so you put the mask on so don't nobody recognize you. Okay? And so it says that priests and clerks may be seen wearing masks and monstrous vestige at the hours of office. Oh, so they was even the priests. This is at the time where they supposed to be doing their duties as a priest. They in the motherfucking church with masks on. So they all deep. You understand? They deep off into the Feast of Fools. They deep off into the carnival. And this was a reason why, when the Puritans took over England, they chopped the head of the king off and they took over. They banned Christmas. You understand what I'm saying? They banned because this was, this was the aspect. This was the format for all holidays. All holidays was, celebrated in this fashion. Okay, where they put their dads and did all type of put the mask on and did all perverted shit, including the priests. Okay, the theologians recounted, presumably with a sniff of horror, they danced in the choir. Listen to this shit. Now, this is a white man that wrote this book. Now, I could get you the name of the book. It's not a problem. They danced in them because this is common knowledge. You understand in European history. So this shit ain't hard to back up. If you just do some research, when you search the Feast of Fools, this is the type of information that's gonna come up. They're not gonna run from it because it was so widely recorded that there's no way for them to run from it. They danced in the choir, dressed as women. Now this is men now, okay? So they're in their cross dressing, panders, panderers, or minstrels. They sing wanton songs. They in there singing all the street shit. They all in the goddamn choir. They eat black pudding while the celebrant is saying mass. They play at dice. They run and leap through the church without a blush at their own shame. This is the church now. This and a lot of people want to blame it on the Catholics, nigga. This the Protestant too. Okay, they always want to blame some shit on the Catholic. This the Protestant too. So this is showing you at this time what format was. And so, when you look out, you even still masquerade during New Year's. You go out there, they got the mask on and this, that, and they out there pissing all in the streets and you lie, all type of sexual perverted shit going on all out there. You understand what I'm saying? The same shit is going on today. You understand what I'm saying? The same shit is going on today. Let me come down. The Halloween type atmosphere practices even during the white man's New Year's celebration. So this picture is taken from the Feast of Fools. So this is an actual a manifestation of how they dressed up during this time. And when I say that includes Christmas. That's why most people run, Christmas and New Year's it run together. That's Saturnalia, it run together. And so you see these motherfuckers got on all type of masks and shit, this, that, and the third. Priests and clergy cross-dressed and wore hideous masks during the Feast of Fools. You understand this shit? And so you're talking about Halloween every fucking holiday was Halloween. You see what I'm saying? And so they done cleaned it up, but yet and still, see what y'all motherfuckers don't understand is that the sickness is veiled. You understand what I'm saying? It's veiled. It's still there. You understand what I'm saying? That all them goddamn so-called festivals and shit and so-called celebrations where there's that carnival atmosphere. Let's check all the violations that go on. The violations of women and shit. You understand? Violations of children. You understand? All this kind of shit. Let's look at the numbers. You see what I'm saying? And so this is the goddamn atmosphere where these sick motherfuckers come out and they get, and the alcohol just turn them back. Well, they don't turn them back, but they just let it hang all out. You see what I'm saying? They just let the straight up caveman come straight out there. And many of these niggas is just as big as a goddamn caveman as they is and need to be dealt with just the same as his ass need to be dealt with. So I'm just showing you. And so I even got, I was looking up where, they done took Halloween over. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, now it's the gay holiday. They say it's the gay Christmas. You see what I'm saying? This is what they say on the internet. This is what they say they sell. So you go out there and thinking it's supposed to be about kids, and they got all these motherfucking queer motherfuckers out there just nasty and shit and this, that, and the third. And it's supposed to be about kids. And so I know some people probably bring the kids out there and shit and like, whoa, like, nigga, what is this? You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't for no kids. Ain't none of these holidays for no kids. It's all a perverted ritualism. You understand what I'm saying? Every institution in the Western world is a perverted institution behind the veil, and have been doing, with these babies and shit, this, that, and the third, the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, the Catholic, the Protestant. Let's leave that alone. Some motherfuckers want to blame the Catholic. You blame the Protestant too. Don't leave no denomination out. Ain't none of them motherfuckers right. All of them wrong. All of them. The Muslim, the Muslim, the Muslim. You got Muhammad with a nine-year-old wife. Come on, man. What kind of shit is that? You damn near 50 fucking years old. You 50 some years old. You got a 9-year-old wife. Nigga, what's wrong with you? Something wrong. You understand what I don't want to hear nothing about nothing, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers always trying to so you ain't got to, it's across the goddamn board. Or how they perverted that they is. You understand what I'm saying? And many niggas have adopted these same sicknesses, and they need to be dealt with just the same. Just the same, or even harder. You understand? To send them a goddamn message that you defile the sacredness of blackness and take it to his ass even harder. You see what I'm saying? And so, let me go on down here. And so now, if you go to Philadelphia, today, I didn't even check because I already know. They had Murmur's Day. Mummers. Okay? Mummers, okay? And then see, this is an actor in traditional masked mime, especially a type associated with Christmas and popular in England in the 18th and 19th centuries. So that show you right there that not just New Year, is also Christmas, that they dressed up like that. You understand? They put on this and then they go singing songs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so just like you have people come to your house and sing some little old wicked ass Christmas songs and shit. You don't know the whole song and shit. The baby always crash. And motherfuckers is getting ate and shit and all this, that, and the third. So you see today they had a mama's day. And so you go out there cross the dressing demons at the Murmurs Parade, New Year's Day, Philly. You see? You understand what I'm saying? You come to look at, I don't even, but I'm just showing you. You understand? We got to come because I could show this shit. If this motherfucker can walk downtown Philly like this, who the fuck you bring out there? Some kids? Is you crazy? You got this type of shit, and this shit came from England. That just show you like all the form of Christmas came over from England. You understand? It was mixed with the Roman, the Saturnalia, the Lupercalia, the Bacchanalia, and Yule, with the Viking, it all mixed in. But you go out there and you see some shit like this. Look at this. Saturnalia and the Festival of Fools is alive and well in many European cities. So, Philly is really, that show you how connected Philly is to England. They still got some of them holidays that then came over from England, and Murmur's Day is one of those days. They even got one, I believe, in some areas in England, they call it Darky's Day too, because they was known for putting on blackface, and they still put on blackface at these moments. They try to hide it and shit, and this, that, and the third. But some of them motherfuckers say, we don't give a fuck what you think. They try to make up a lie why they black and they shit, this, that, and so you see this kind of shit out. And so they call it in Cornwall. This is over there in England and shit over there, in Britain, the Murmur's Day or the Murmur's Parade in Cornwall called Darky Day. And they go and paint their face up and shit. Now, where they try, some of them don't, but some of them do. They just gonna put the red lipstick on, and that right there, because that's the full combination. When they want to show the Samboism, they put on the black face and then they put the red lip on there. You understand what I'm saying? And so, I seen that the family this was back in 1967, was trying to fight that shit and take that shit to court. And this was in the New York Times, where it say court denies Negro plea to ban blackface in Murmur's Parade. Okay, and so it said in Philadelphia, December 31st, Judge Theodore L. Remel refused today to ban black-faced clowns from the traditional New Year's parade. You see, local leaders of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People had sought an injunction in common pleas court. The contended that the city should not partake in a parade with Negroes as depicted in an unfavorable light. So you understand, this the shit. And you know what? They got enough nerve to talk about racism and shit like that. And these motherfuckers out here, you know what? I don't give a fuck. You understand? But don't say shit to me when I clap back on your ass. Cause we both can play this game. We can play this game. You gonna quit? You understand what I'm saying? Because we know your ass. We know you. We ain't got no problem. And you know, you want to play this game? Okay. See, but they don't want to play. They don't want to play fair. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to play fair. They don't want you to come out here and say a goddamn thing about their ass. Even though they'll come out there, the judge back them up. They come out here and and be little black people and put all this sick shit out here. But this is your New Year. This is your New Year. And so they dressing up and all this crazy shit. And this is the motherfucker, I forget, Cameron. He was the prime minister over there. And he's out there with his sick ass. They done blurred I guess that's his daughter. They done blurred her face out. You understand? They must be shamed of his ass. You understand what I'm saying? But if he's willing to go out there with her, and he all right with it, shit, why blur it out? God damn it, sure she gonna grow up and go when she get grown. She gonna, as daddies, we go on the darky day. You understand what I'm saying? So why go through that when we know what? Let's be real about this shit. If we just be real about a lot of this shit, we can get past this shit. Let's say, you know what? Let motherfuckers just say what they want to say. You understand what I'm saying? But when I take the motherfucking gloves off, motherfucker, you're gonna be ready to unplug the internet. God damn it. If it was like that, I guarantee you when it come to me, they'll unplug this motherfucker. Straight up. If it was laying like that, man, they would have been unplugged this motherfucker on me, the whole internet. Like, fuck this. And nigga, Henry, hit the motherfucking off button on this nigga. Straight up. You see? And so, you see right here, this is what they doing over. Now, this is in their motherland now. This is over there in Brick. You understand what I'm saying? I guarantee you, all you have to do, go to the internet, look it up today, say Darky Day 2022, Murmur's Day, Philadelphia 2022, you'll see it. And you're going to see all the craziness and shit. You understand what I'm saying? What go on? You know what I'm saying? So this is the root of this. And y'all niggas don't want to know the root. And it's still going on as we speak. You understand what I'm saying? And the fact that it's still going on and shit, and they didn't, and it came over from England, so it probably came over, and it's been here for 400 years, and they ain't changed no aspect about it at all. So I just wanted people to see that the murmur, the mask, the masquerade that most people attribute to fucking Halloween. That ain't just Halloween. That's all festivals. You understand what I'm saying? Dealing with the European, celebration. Now, we also know that you got Chronos, and I need the brain, but I'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? You got Chronos and Saturn, which I dealt with on the last one, but we're going to deal with him on this one too, And so, you'll see where, the new God usurps a lot of the tradition of the old God. You see what I'm saying? So you see that, in the same worshiping, just like baby Jesus is Eros. He's Eros. He's Bacchus. Bacchus is the young baby. You understand what I'm saying? Of wine. Of wine. You got an older, just like when you look at Jesus, he got the younger, he got the baby aspect. Then he got, when he's he's a young man, you understand? Then they got him when he's an older man, he's a grown man. And so you get when you look at these deities, they got the young Bacchus, and they show the young Bacchus little baby with a goddamn jug of wine. This motherfucker getting drunk at 6 months. He's 6 months old, 7 months old, with a jug of fucking liquor. You understand what I'm saying? What is that saying to you, nigga? What is that saying to you? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is y'all doing up there in them goddamn caves? You're drugging your children. What else is it saying? Because that shit is illegal. A motherfucker ain't even supposed to be fucking drinking. You ain't supposed to be able to go in the liquor store until you goddamn what, 20, 18? You got to be 18 to get a goddamn, to be able to go in the liquor store, even though motherfuckers gonna sell it to a nigga anyway. You understand what I'm saying? But you 18 legally, and then they show pictures. You understand what I'm saying? With little babies drinking. What is that saying? There's something behind that, because it's just all over the Greco-Roman, the statues and everything. And so it's just so it's in abundance. So what is that saying? What is behind that? You see what I'm saying? So they drugging and shit, getting, and then you got Eros, a baby. How the fuck is a baby gonna be the symbol of eroticism? That means that's the way out shit. You understand what I'm saying? They try to, no, that's the way out shit, nigga. And so you got a baby Eros, and you got the baby Bacchus and shit. And then now you got, Kronos eating the children. And so now you done took Kronos and Bacchus, and now you done made them father time, God of time, and baby New Year. But they don't tell you that the baby New Year is a sacrifice. You understand what I'm saying? It's a sacrifice. And so when we look at that, we got to say that, well, who's the sacrifice today? Yeah, you got the symbolism, but then you got the realism. So who's the fucking sacrifice today? And so when you look at the term, the terminology that's used today with the Omicron, the coronavirus, or the corona pandemic. You see what I'm saying? And you look at the root of that, you see it's Chronos. And you see the root of pandemic is pan. And then you see the demon in there too. You see, just like panic, that's rooted in pan. Because when they would see this motherfucker, he hop out and he got goat legs and shit and got goat horns. He would put a motherfucker in a panic. And he's also known for, howling. He was on, and when he went to war, he would be howling, and they knew that, that's just like hearing one of them demons that, you can't see them and shit, but you know who it is. So they knew that was Pan. And so when the gods would go to war, he would be howling and shit, and he would put all his enemies in a panic. And then you got pandemonium. Pandemonium is also rooted in Pan. You see what I'm saying? And so you see, demon is actually spelled pan, Pandemonium, pandemon, pandemonium. You see what I'm saying? And so you're not looking at that shit. And so when you look at pandemic, that's the worship of Pan. And when you look at the Chronos and you look at understanding in his name is chronology, you understand also rooted in his name is crown. You understand he's the crown of the Titans. And so on. And so that's why when you're looking at that sail, it said it got the sail of the coronavirus got a crown. You see? And so you got to understand that they do this because these is, occultists, they Freemasons and shit. And the language of Freemasonry is, and if you don't understand the symbolism, then you lost. Now they say that Jesus is the reaper. He's the reaper now. You understand what I'm saying? Let me see if I got it. As you see him with the sickle. You understand what I'm saying? You see him with the sickle. But originally, that's, Saturn, Kronos is the god of harvest. You see what I'm saying? So took on, say you'll see him in the sky. When you talk about, Jesus, when he come back, you'll see him in the sky. You see? And so he's taking on aspects of Saturn. Because who was the son of Saturn? Who was the son of Cronus? Zeus. Jesus. How in the fuck and people can't see that it's not a coincidence that you would have two supreme deities like that with the same pronunciation. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's deal with this. Cause the majority of the motherfuckers that came into the new religion came out of the old religion. So you don't think they saw something in that? Like, goddamn, man, we just left Zeus. Who the fuck is this? Another Zeus? This is the son of Zeus. Hey, Zeus. This is the son of Zeus, and the son, so you got Kronos, and Zeus is the son of Kronos. Okay, so what is we dealing with here? We're dealing with when you usurp one the old and bring it into the new, and that's what the Catholics did it well than anybody. You understand what I'm saying? They just created saints. You understand, for the deities or the heroes or the pagans, created a saint and say, "Oh, this is who we gonna call me." You understand what I'm saying? Just keep it between you and me. But this is what we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him Saint Nicholas. We're gonna call him Santa Claus. And then check this out. Y'all don't understand the etymology of Kris Kringle. They also call Santa Claus Kris Kringle. What does Chris mean? Christ. Christ Kringle. You understand what I'm saying? He's the Christ. He's the Christ. You don't listen. Kris Kringle. Chris means Christ. Christ Kringle. And so you got duped on that one. You understand what I'm saying? You got duped on that one. Hold on. Let me go in here and make sure, I don't bring up nothing I don't need, because when I go into Patreon, that I'm gonna take a couple gloves off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take here it go right here. Here it go right here. Here it go right here. Let's deal with this. The Lord of Harvest. Now he the Lord. Kronos and Saturn was the first Lord of Harvest with the sickle. Now Jesus is the Lord of Harvest. And it says the harvest of the earth, Revelation 14:15-16. And it says, and another angel came out of the temple crying out with a loud voice to him who sat on the cloud, put in your sickle and reap. Put in your sickle and reap, for the hour to reap has come, because the harvest of the earth is ripe. So he's the reaper. But see, we got to understand that's Chrono. He's the grim reaper. He's also the grim reaper. You see what I'm saying? He's also the grim reaper. So we got to understand that, this is the manifest. So a lot of people don't understand the demonic shit that they bringing into their own essence. When they, they give you the veil over the motherfucker. And I'm going to deal with the veil. They're going to give you the veil. They're going to give you the beloved Jesus who so loved the world. But when you let him in, everything else. And so when they had this one motherfucker that was, he had been possessed in the Bible. And they say, and then Jesus say, he asked him, what's your name? He say, nigga, Legion. There's so many motherfucking demons in this motherfucker. He say, my name is Legion. God damn it, because it's a multitude of motherfuckers. And so you don't understand that he's also that. That symbol of Jesus is also that. You understand? He's the Legion. Because when you let him in, you understand all the other ones come with him. And you scared of that. You don't want to deal with that. You see, let me come down. In Revelation 14:14, and I looked up, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown. That's Kronos now. And in his hand, a sharp sickle. Okay? A sharp sickle. Let me come down. Matthew 24:36. Okay? But about that day or hour, because they ask and they say, God damn it, Jesus, when is you coming back, man? You say you're coming back. When you coming back? His disciples asked. And he said, but unto that hour, no man knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. You see what I'm saying? So right there show you he was not omnipotent. He didn't know everything. And so I wonder what happened to this God and shit. What happened to all this power he's supposed to have? How the fuck is somebody ask you when you come back? I don't know. How the fuck God don't know? That don't make no damn sense to me. But only the Father. So when it says, but about the day or hour, you're dealing with time. You're dealing with chronology. So who is this Father? It's chronos, it's chronology. That's his Father. And that's why when you look at when they show you an image of God the Father in Christianity, it's only a manifestation of Saturn. Wait a minute. Let me get into this. Let me get into this. I'm gonna get out because it's some powerful shit. And there's some powerful shit up here. You're gonna have to come on Patreon to see that. Powerful shit. You can't just let some of the shit you just can't let out like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't let it out like that. Where is it at? Hold on. Now this is the example right here. Wait a minute. Where did it go? It just shot past. Let me bring that up. The sword too. The sword. There you go. All right. I'm gonna just bring that on up. Let me just bring that on up so I can go on and do the necessary work that need to be done. You see, right there. Okay. Now, this is another thing. No, I never let nothing get past me. You see what I'm saying? And so one of the things that you're gonna notice about all these gods, right? The one thing you're gonna know about all these gods, you know, that they always come hooded. Okay? They come hooded now. And what does that mean? That means that there's some veiled information. You see what I'm saying? There's some veiled information. Saturn, Chronos, seen hooded, cloaked like Odin and Father Time. They always come with their hood. You understand what I'm saying? That means that there's some hidden information. You see what I'm saying? So you can't take the surface shit. You understand what I'm saying? You got to dig behind that. And you got to, and it's the information behind it that's gonna shock your ass. You see? And so many of them go with they got that motherfucking that staff. It's just like Gandalf. There's no different. When you look at Gandalf on the Lord of the Ring, he's an expression of Odin. You see what I'm saying? That's who he is. So now to the left, that's Saturn. You see what I'm saying? That's Saturn. Let me come down. You see right there. You see that Saturn. He's always shown. And so, let me come down some more. Now you see Father Christmas, and to the left, that's Saturn. So when you look at Saturn in the earliest, his beard is, that motherfucker all, everywhere. See, that's the expression of God the Father that they show in uh, Christianity. You understand what I'm saying? The old white man with a beard. You understand what I'm saying? And so when they needed a model for God the Father in the goddamn Christian church, they use Saturn. They use Chronos. There's no goddamn doubt about it. When they did Santa Claus, Odin, you understand? All them motherfuckers, you up in that goddamn cold, them motherfuckers Sasquatch. They like a Sasquatch. So you already know this is some cold climate shit. You know goddamn well you ain't gonna see no motherfucker down like that in no Africa with no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might have a beard, but goddamn, they ain't gonna have no shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So you already know what this is. Hold on. Let me come on up out of here. It's like being on some turntables. You know what I'm saying? I gotta mix some shit in, mix some now. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, and show that this so-called, this Kronos and Jesus then co-opted a lot of that shit. You see what I'm saying? Then co-opted a whole lot of it. Hold on, what is this right here? That's right. Well, I already did that. I already did that. I already did that. Coming with the, coming with the sickle. I already did that. Now this is the one I wanted to bring up. Now this is let me take that on out of there. So they got Jesus. And you see the image of God the Father. You understand what I'm saying? It's the image of Saturn. You see him right there with the crown on his head and so on and so forth. And so this is what's happening. And then the thing is, a lot of people don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? You see God the Father, and then you see a younger Jesus Christ. See, See, and then you see Jesus and John. You see, and I know it hurt, but that's what the fuck it is. You understand what I'm saying? That's how they deal with that shit. You see what I'm saying? When we talk about the priests and the young men and shit, this, that, and the third, you always got an older one, and then you got you got the younger man. You understand what I'm saying? And how they deal with their sickness and shit. You see? And so they showing you some shit and you don't understand that shit. And so today, when we talk about, I just went over but this is the old deity. And what you seeing is even in the government. You see how they don't even let no young motherfucker in power. Look at the goddamn government. You got Biden. He's so fucking old. You understand what I'm saying? He just reads straight off the teleprompter. You understand what I'm saying? He reads straight off the teleprompter. You got what's her name? Pelosi. All of them motherfuckers. Damn near. If you put them all together, you got Pelosi, Biden, the other motherfuckers, Charles Schumer. I think he's the head of the Democratic minority or what majority. I think he's the majority leader now. And so you got Christian. All them motherfuckers so old it's ridiculous. You could put the top damn Democrats, the top of them, and add them up, and you got 1,000. You got a millennium. You got a goddamn millennium. You could take 10, 5 from off the Democrat, and goddamn, and take 5 off the motherfucking the Republican, add them up. You got a millennium. You got 1,000 years. This is ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? So that show you the eating of the children, meaning you not letting no motherfuckers in power. You see what I'm saying? And they got an agenda because when they show you sacrificing of the children, when they show you the Kronos eating the children, what is it saying, nigga? They committing genocide because when you go to the children, you cutting off a motherfucker's existence. Get out of that shit, and that's exactly what they doing. Because now they got the Kronos pandemic going on at this time, and you niggas going down there sacrificing. You sacrificing yourself, and you're a coward, and you sacrifice your children. You understand what I'm saying? You sacrifice your children. You just throw them to the wolves. You don't give a goddamn. You understand what I'm saying? It would be something. You understand what I'm saying? Most people, listen to me. Most people want to be healed. You understand what I'm saying? They do. The motherfucker aching and hurting. A motherfucker is going to do what he need to do to heal himself. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes the motherfucker ain't got no problem with going, to the doctor if he have to. But there's something terribly, terribly, terribly wrong at this time. Motherfuckers would not be, if a motherfucker's sick, a motherfucker gonna try to help himself. But there's something terribly, terribly, terribly wrong at this time. Where motherfuckers, a lot of people are just standing up saying, we not fucking with it at all. Why? You understand? A motherfucker ain't gonna fight that shit if it doing what it supposed to do. Motherfucker ain't gonna fight that shit. You know what I'm saying? I done had a couple, injuries and shit with playing ball and shit and this, that, and the third. And when a motherfucker aching, the motherfucker want something to ease that goddamn pain. Motherfucker ain't gonna argue with that. You understand what I'm saying? But now today there's something terrible. This ain't that. This is something terrible, and your babies, beautiful babies in nature. And so the thing is becoming, once you open that door, nigga, Pandora's box, you can never close it back up. See? You can never close that motherfucker back up. It's gonna be open. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be open for eternity. You see? And this is gonna be the regiment. You understand? From now on. You understand what I'm saying? So now is the time to face it. It's the time. It's the time now. It's the time. And ain't no time on going back. It's the time to step your bitch ass up and be a man. You understand what I'm? Be a king, nigga. Be the man you supposed to be. Because there is no turning back at this time. If you do not stand now, there will not be another opportunity for you to stand. Because they're going to keep coming, 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 they're going to keep coming. Every little motherfucking thing. And this is going to be the formula. So the next time something else come and something else come, how many times is you going to open your motherfucking vein up, nigga? How many times is you going to open your motherfucking vein up? How many times are you going to open your goddamn vein up? You understand what I'm saying? We even talking about right now. How many variants gonna come? How many? You don't know. So you just gonna keep going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You understand what I'm saying? 9, 10. How many you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? How many you gonna do? You gonna keep going. You see? And so, I see motherfucker out there. They weak. They weak. That's the beast. That's the beast. You see what I'm saying? That's the beast. That's the beast. Shut your bitch ass up. I see you, bitch. I see you out there. You understand what I'm saying? Use the scum of the earth, nigga. I'm glad. I'm glad you came in there. I always like a motherfucker like you. You understand what I'm saying? To come on in. You ain't nothing but a Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. I know what you is. You understand what I'm saying? And we know who your ass is. You understand what I'm saying? When you expose a motherfucker in his origin, you show them crawling on their goddamn foes and shit. You understand what I'm saying? They get to whining and shit. You understand what I'm saying? But you found your ass over to Seti's house, though. You understand what I'm saying? You found your ass over to Seti's house, and it's for a reason that you brought your ass in here. You understand? What's his name? Where your ass at? Don't run now. Don't run now. Where you at? Where your ass at? This motherfucker what he got in there? Let me see this punk ass crap. Come on now. Don't run, Neanderthal. Where your ass go? Get your ass back up in here. See, your motherfucker get to run and see, you had to call their name. You had to get his ass Patah. Put that motherfucker on ice. Whatever his name is, put that motherfucker on ice. You understand what I'm saying? He had a chance to step up. That motherfucker didn't want to step up. You see what I'm saying? He didn't want to step up. But anyway, but this is showing, that, the energy is bringing these type of motherfuckers out here. And we speaking reality out here, family. Knowing that. And they're going to bring their ass out here. You understand what I'm saying? Because they got an agenda for our people. You understand what I'm saying? They got an agenda for our people. They have always had an agenda for our people. These sick motherfuckers have been poisoning our people for a very long time. And we got to motherfucking tell, you understand what I'm saying? We got to tell on these motherfuckers because we know it to be true. And if we don't, then they're going to exterminate our goddamn people. This has always been their agenda. And I'm going to end with this because I'm going to get on over here to Patreon. You see what I'm saying? We see right now they trying to use South Africa as a platform. You understand what I'm saying? To, shoot this new shit out there. You know what I'm saying? And we've already went over, Dr. Death. We are Wu Sam, whatever his motherfucking name, Wu Sam. You understand, down there, Dr. Death and shit, that they ain't never prosecuted, that was down there creating all type of racially oriented diseases of death. You understand what I'm saying? And they know this to be a fact. You understand what I'm saying? So when you got so much evidence that this is what they doing, then we should be goddamn questioning every motherfucking thing that come across this goddamn table where we talking about this is something that we putting in our body. You see what I'm saying? We got to deal with this. And so this is all to that fact. I tell you what, cut that goddamn holiday out. Cut that holiday out. Cut that holiday. Cut them dollars out. On the end of that, cut them goddamn dollars out. And show you ain't putting your motherfucking money in there and see what these motherfuckers do. See, won't they be crying? See, won't they see? We'll see. You know what I'm saying? That's how you attack these motherfuckers. Take your motherfucking money and put it in your own goddamn community and build your community up where you can, if anything go down, you can deal with it yourself. You don't need no other motherfucker to play the savior to your people. You understand? Be your own goddamn savior. Too many times you anoint the goddamn devil to be the goddamn savior. And you done did it so many goddamn times that you so in the goddamn hole, you don't even know no other way but to stay in the goddamn hole. You are used to staying in the goddamn hole. If you don't fight and you don't get you don't get in the ring and spar, nigga, at least start sparring and shit. You know what I'm saying? And get ready for the big fight. You niggas don't even want to spar. You don't even want to throw no blows. And so we got to do this. This is the only thing we could do. It's all about revolution. Too many of these groups then took revolution out of it. Ain't no revolution. These niggas want, they just want to have a nice little area in the gut of the beast, and but they don't want to separate. They don't want to, rule their own nation. They don't, they want some impossibility. It's a possibility that we could do whatever and all the things that Garvey said we could do if we just come up off of this goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, which is the greatest goddamn sickness of all. Once you get rid of him, I'm going to end with this. Once you get rid of him, all the other shit will go away. I promise you that. You see? See how Patai, see? He hit that motherfucker with that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's all you have to keep doing. Every time one of them motherfuckers show up, you hit that motherfucker with the gong and get him up out of there, family. All right, family, I'm about to get on over here to the general Seti Patreon. We're gonna continue on. We're gonna continue on with the facts, family. This is the General Seti said, oh, this beast ain't out there. He's still in there. That beast still in there. That beast still in. What's up, beast? What's his name? How you spell that? What the fuck is that, man? Leave that motherfucker in there, man. What is that? What is this beast? What is this beast? Look at this beast. Look at this beast. Who is this? What the fuck this nigga got up there? Man, what kind of satanic shit is that? This motherfucker, Alex the Crowley, man. All right, family, let me get on up out of here. And meet me on over at Patreon, family. I'm out of here. Black Pop.